You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hi, Days of Our Lives fans. I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, January 20th through Friday, January 24th. We're going to talk about Chad pushing Julie and Rachel Black being a gone girl. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not subscribed, please click that button. Let's get into everything that's coming next week. On Monday, January 20th, season 60, episode 106, we have Bonnie offering Johnny some sympathy if he wants to talk. And of course, Chanel dumped him. She quit the soap and she is back staying at her mom's, and things look very dire for their marriage. And I do wonder if Monday or Tuesday is when Bonnie falls down the elevator shaft. If you remember, it's in the Day of Days promo and it's coming soon. Also, Javi listens while Leo accuses Carrie of being a lady whistleblower. You know, the whole Rochester thing, plus Carrie's been very salty and snappish at Leo, so it's all going to come out. It all makes sense. And on the plus side, at least this storyline will be over, because I don't know about you guys, I wasn't that invested in it. Meanwhile, Hattie's return to the soap is happening, but Kate has some conditions, and Alex and Joy spend some time talking, and they're going to DTR. They're going to define the relationship. Is it totally casual? Is it non-exclusive? Is it just a hit it and quit it every now and then? Friends with benefits? We'll find out. Plus, Paulina offers Chanel some advice. Tuesday, January 21st, season 60, episode 107. Sarah covers with Kayla. And I don't know if they're talking about Stephanie. Remember, she did not tell her mom exactly why she broke up with Phillip, but she said he hasn't changed. And Sarah doesn't want anybody knowing about Phillip's forgery deception. So if Kayla is asking her questions about all that, you know, just because she knows Xander and Phillip are working together, I think Sarah's going to have to do more sidestepping, more lying. And EJ tells Arnold about his plan, tells him all the details. He's got to deal with this Rafe issue, with this Jada issue. It's all out of control. And even worse, Jada's supposed to be marrying Rafe at the end of the month when Arnold's the only one around. Rafe is still tied up in the basement at the mansion. Bonnie needs support, and she gets it from Alex and Justin. This is the spoiler that has me thinking her fall happens this week, and that's why she needs support. And Xander is really making an effort with Phillip at Titan and at the house and in their personal lives. And I know that Phillip better be trying to, or Sarah will out him. On Wednesday, January 22nd, episode 108 of season 60, we have got Joy opening up to Kate. And I wonder if she's going to address the Johnny incident, which, you know, was an accident, happened before she was hired, before they were working together. You know, the show does have that non-fraternization policy, and the Johnny thing predates it. So we'll see how that goes and how Kate handles it. She may warn her the same thing she warned Alex and Stephanie about not doing the deed. And speaking of those two, Alex and Stephanie discuss their feelings for each other, hot on the heels of him doing the DTR thing with Joy. And it looks like we are getting a very hunky love triangle. Meanwhile, Jada grills Carrie. Looks like the cops are going to pull this guy in. Him stealing scripts off of Leo's computer is a crime, but I wonder if they're going to be looking at him for the cupcake caper as well. Also, Javi and Leo talk about their relationship, which seems like it might be back on after Carrie was outed. But of course, Gabby is going to freak about it. She does not want Javi anywhere near Leo, but Javi already told her to stuff it. And he told Carrie the same thing. And I do wonder, you know, once all the details come out, if Javi will well and truly just forgive Leo, because he was targeted by this guy. And Carrie's just so weird. They cast that part, I will say, pretty well because the guy just gives off creeper vibes. Thursday, January 23rd, episode 109 of the current season, we have Marlena asking Steve to please get in touch with John. Now, Steve has already called Shane Donovan to ask him some questions about it, but Marlena just can't stay in the absence anymore. She's lonely, she's brokenhearted without John, and she really, really wants John to know what Kat Green said about him being the hero of the story, not the villain, that John saved her life, saved her mom, and they were able to get away from Constantine. And of course, the heartbreaking thing in all of this story is we know that John isn't gonna come back to Marlena because Drake Hogestyn had already wrapped filming because his cancer had progressed to the point that he could not work anymore. He knew they were filming all this. He had endorsed it. He had been informed, but we're not going to get him back. And it's just every time we have these scenes, it's just heartbreaking. All right. Also on Thursday, Brady comforts a very upset Kristen. Rachel has run away. And I wonder if they suspect that's what she did, that she's just being a brat, or if they worry that it might be foul play. Holly talks to Tate about her feelings. You know, he's having this big life experience with another girl. Holly feels left out, and Tate is having some sort of biological chemical reaction to making this baby, to hearing the baby's heartbeat, to seeing it on the screen. It's a natural reaction, and Holly understands it, but she doesn't like it. He's having these important experiences with someone else. This is hard. Plus, we have very sexy Doug 3 around. Sophia clashes with her mom, Amy, and Ava winds up stuck in the middle, and I wonder if it's about the question of a possible adoption. And Sean and Belle deal with something unsettling. Then on Friday, January 24th, we are going to wind up the week ahead on season 60, episode 110. Chad is very worried about Julie. She isn't able to sleep in the bed she used to share with Doug after his passing. She's not sleeping well at all. And Chad wants her to go get grief counseling, which I think is a great idea. And I wonder if she will be seeing Dr. Marlena Evans, who actually needs some grief counseling of her own because she is so upset that John isn't around. Meanwhile, Brady needs comforting. He is very upset about Rachel going missing and what's going on with her, and Ava is there for him. Their relationship is moving forward, and I'm enjoying it. Meanwhile, EJ bonds with his sister, Kristen. I'm sure she is distraught over the Rachel thing, and EJ will be nice to her for a change. She probably wants something, but still. And Marlena hears from Kat, and I wonder if it's about the job offer. And Rachel, who's running amok because she's rotten, has a strange encounter with someone.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.